asset to the country. And it is the responsibility, it is the duty of the society to be conscious of it. Unfortunately, that level of consciousness is not yet there. We have to create that. And that is why, since the beginning of my coming over to Tamil Nadu, whenever I have visited any place, any district headquarters at least, meeting the ex-soldiers, if I call them ex because they are not in service, has been a priority. I invariably meet, try to listen. It's not only to address and try to address their issues, but it also to give a message to the rest of the administration and the society that look, and a soldier who has retired from service is our precious asset, and we must not forget, we must not ignore them. A message to the people. I visit many temples. I have a temple in my house. I don't need to visit many temples. But I visit temples to give a message to the people. Look, this is our identity, this is our faith. And so when I meet our retired soldiers and their families, it is also a messaging to the rest of the community, the society, and even the administration that look, we must be conscious of their presence, and we must honor, we must be respectful to them. When I came, I floated some suggestion. I have heard about the medical issues. I know that wherever I went, this was a common problem. Now initially I was told, I got to know when I made inquiries that the government has not released the fund. As a result, hospitals have not got their dues cleared, so hospitals are reluctant to treat our retired soldiers or their families. Now this seems to be a perennial problem. It is a continuing problem. I had gone and met the then Raksha Mantri, he is Raksha Mantri even today, and requested him and met the Defense Secretary, and at that point of time they had released some money. But it has to be addressed in a very systematic manner, that this problem does not arise. It is not that one time you go and get the fund released and then it has to be resolved, and I will try to do that. And there are other issues, yes. The issues are that at some places a soldier, when it comes to the certain support to the family, the support, it varies from a state to a state, yes. Some variation will be there because after all some places voluntarily people, states, they do that. But there must be a decent support which should permit and which should make it possible for the family to live a dignified life. That is the must. And I think we need to work towards that. I will try my best. About the soldiers, those who had given their ultimate sacrifice, I had floated an idea and still pursuing it, that the village from which he came, in that the nearest school, the high school or school, whichever school it is, in that school, can we place a photograph of that soldier. And on his day, the day he gave the ultimate sacrifice, an event, a function can be organized in his honor. It can be written about him, about the war that he fought, or the situation in which he fought, whether he fighting with the forces, the enemy forces, which are from the military of the cross, or the forces, the enemies within, they are terrorists. Either way, that can be described. It can be written below, so that the students, and in that, let the village also participate. The children, those who would see his photograph and participate in that event, first, the village will be proud of the soldier who gave their life. The youth, the student who sees every day in the school that photograph memorial, remembers, oh, here was a person from my village, from my area. He feels proud of it. And by organizing an annual event, a simple event, a memorial event, and expressing one gratitude to him, to the departed soul, would be a matter of pride. It is absolutely zero cost. It doesn't cost anything. And then I don't think there can be any opposition to that. We need to work on it. We need to immortalize all those who deserve to be immortalized, because a soldier who dies in service of the nation doesn't die. A soldier never dies. We need to remember that. I think some issues which have been raised today, I am somewhat aware of them, but I think I will organize, I will take it forward, have a meeting with the concern. And then if it needs to be resolved at the level of the Government of India, I will go to the Government of India, I will meet the Raksha Mantri, I will take it up with the people, and I will try to see that it is resolved. One thought which I have, which I would like to share with all of you, is that in Tamil Nadu, we have approximately 2,200,000 put together, our retired soldiers and our widows. Put together we have 200,000 around. It's not a small number. Can we think of, a suggestion has been made, there are so many organizations can be. While there can be multiple organizations, one of the suggestions which I have been giving when I go to the district, to form a WhatsApp group, a group of all these people in a particular area. If the district, for the taluk can have, district can have, combination of that, and actually subsequently state, because today in a digital age it's not something which is very difficult. My point is that, it's a human nature. A suggestion was, the major told is that if you go with maybe 4, 5, 8 people to go and try to impress something with the authorities, and if larger number goes, there's a difference. So, there is what is called in social science, what is called is a theory of collective action. If 200,000 is such a large number, if we can form a digital group together, and this digital group is not necessarily only for raising the issues, also can be celebration. Each one knows, suppose in a local area, if a retired soldier is suppose if in a distress or a need, and if it is known on the digital platform, the nearby people can, those who are in the family of the larger family of this 200,000 people, those who are around, they can move forward. Some of them can volunteer and try to help. Similarly, there are happy occasions, children, marriage of the children, grandchildren. There is something some nearby people get. So what I'm trying to say is a sense of we are a kutumbam, but this kutumbam has to be translated in a sense. So creating a digital family of all our people, all nearly 200,000 people. And in our state, every year, about 2,500 to 3,000 of our soldiers retire from the active service and come back. This is our also position. Every year, we 2.5 to 3,000 of our people, they come and join. So our family will keep increasing. If we can do that, that will give us a strength. First, the voice will be heard. Second, it will give the critical mass, even create the larger awareness in the society. If you remain scattered, it will not have that, it will not be that impactful. But if we are together, it will also create greater awareness in the society. And as I said, that a soldier never retires. So what all can be done? People usually say, okay, in time of distress, when there is a COVID, there is a flood, look to. Okay, but even in normal times, you know, these people, this 200,000, they are proven beyond doubt that they are the people who are dedicated, those who have dedicated their life to the nation, to the society. Now this body of people, if it chooses to take something, it increases the positive force in the society. You know, society, we all, everywhere we have good, we have bad. We have positive sources, we have negative forces and positive. We have what you call Ashuri Shakti, we have Daivi Shakti. Now you are a part of the Daivi Shakti, the good force. This can be, if we can, and we should, why not? And I think let us appreciate our own strength, come together. And the problems that we are facing, we are not, when we go to the administration and ask for a solution, it is not a begging, it is our due, and it is the administration's duty to provide that. And but that sense of awareness has to come in. And that awareness will come with greater involvement, while administration should do it. But I think if this family of 200,000 can get together, can get united, and today it is possible to do so digitally, I think we can make a beginning of a major change for the good of the society, because you are a strong good force, positive force, good for the nation. I thank you all for making it possible to come over here, to responding to our invite. I also, on this occasion, I like to thank all those who are associated directly or indirectly in adding their bit, their might to this positive force. To begin with, the Bharatnatyam dance that we saw. What a wonderful performance. Very impressive. Very impressive. You know, they were, through the actions they were conveying, what do you call it, no, Josh. That Josh was so palpable, so visible, can be felt. People like Mahesh, who was the Netaji Foundation, now Bharat, those who are from the ex-soldier, INA soldiers, they are all part of it. May not be the part in the formally, but we are all part of a family, we must, and there are good many of them who are. So, I wish you all the very best in the days to come, and as far as I am concerned, Raj Bhavan is concerned, we will be conscious of our responsibility in doing all that we can without any let and hindrance to make your life easier and more dignified, and see that you get your due honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Now I call upon Major Madhavan to propose the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. Jai Hind. I'm just beginning from a traditional vote of thanks. I'll take a few minutes to summarize this wonderful event, and then we will give vote of thanks for the dignitaries and the participants here. So, a couple of months before, we met His Excellency, Governor Ravi, on a soldier's unfortunate death. So, when we raised up a point, I told His Excellency, this may demoralize a soldier's mind. So, the answer which His Excellency gave is a soldier has all the rights to get angry. But if he gets demoralized, he is not fit to be a soldier. So, it was just spontaneous, but it really meant a lot. So, each and every one here, we are known for our Josh, we are known for our high moral, and we are known for our dedication and commitment. So that's why we have a greater responsibility in our shoulders. When we have a population of 2 lakh plus, what can 2 lakh make a difference in a state? This population is 8 crore to be precise.